Hello guys, this is Caesar Creates and welcome back to my channel. I have been waiting for this moment for such a long time and it is finally here. The Jurassic World Evolution 2 Dominion Biosyn Expansion is out and today we'll build a first enclosure for a dinosaur from this pack, which is the Pyroraptor. However, first of all, I would like to thank Frontier for giving me a key to this new DLC. Thank you guys so much. As always, this means so much to me. I am beyond grateful. And now that we have the key, that we have the new DLC, we can add new dinosaurs to our park, which is so exciting. Besides building this enclosure for a pack of Pyroraptors today, I will also do a showcase of the new DLC at the end of this video, and my plan for that is to show you guys all the things that were added to the game, mainly to the Sandbox mode that you can use in your Sandbox park, new decorations, new buildings, and also new features that are now affecting a bit your gameplay in Sandbox mode. They simply improve it. So by the end of this video there will be a showcase, but of course after finishing the enclosure I will do my traditional tour of all the things that we will build today, and then we will go to the showcase. There are actually so many things that I would like to tell you guys in today's video that I don't really know where to start. There's a Dominion movie which I saw, there's of course the new DLC that we are playing right now, there are many new dinosaurs added to the game, there are new decorations, there are new buildings, there are new fences and stuff like that, so this is a lot and I am like beyond excited about all those things. So maybe let's start with the thing that inspired the new DLC. Obviously it is a new Jurassic World Dominion movie, which I saw at the day of the premiere. In my country it was on Friday. I went to the premiere, it was really exciting, a little event in my cinema in my hometown, so it was quite fun. I don't want to talk too much about the movie because I don't want to spoil anything for the people who still didn't have a chance to see it, but let me just tell you that I actually enjoyed this movie a lot. I know that there are different opinions about it, some are very bad, some are very good, so everyone has sort of their own opinion. I mean, my opinion is quite good, but I went to this movie with a mindset that this is basically an action film with dinosaurs and I love the whole franchise. I am very sentimental about the first films, I mean Jurassic Park, because those were my childhood movies, so this was my mindset. But if someone goes to this movie and expects a cinematographic masterpiece, then I can see why they are a bit disappointed. The plot of the film is indeed a bit predictable, it is far from being ambitious. But come on, this is a Jurassic World movie. This is not ambitious, high level cinema that you see at the Oscars. This is a Jurassic World movie. I saw many action films with far worse plots. The first movie, the Jurassic Park, is still first on my list. It will always be my favorite of the entire franchise. But I think that Dominion takes a really high fourth, maybe third place when it comes to all the movies, for me at least. What I loved about Dominion was how many different dinos were featured in this movie, and also I loved the involvement of the original Jurassic Park trio. Those were definitely not cameo roles as I expected first. I just thought that they will appear in some scenes in the movie, but they had a major role there. Of course, Ian Malcolm continues to be my favorite character of the entire franchise, but I may have a new favorite dinosaur from all the movies. This is the Dinosaurs. If you guys have seen the movie, you probably know why. I have some complaints, of course, they're mainly about the plot, so I won't tell you guys right now because I don't want any spoilers in that video, but for example, one of my complaints is that The dinosaurs in this movie seem to have two different speeds, I mean running speeds, one for chasing people and one for chasing after cars and motorcycles. Yeah, just saying, this is something that I noticed while watching. Okay, but enough about the movie. I am sure that we'll go back to my thoughts about it in the future videos. Let's talk about the things that were added to the game, mainly the dinosaurs and what I am building today. So we have 4 totally new dinos that were featured in the movie. Those are the Pyroraptor, Quetzalcoatlus, Dimetrodon, and Therizinosaurus. All of those dinosaurs I love. I think that they're exceptionally well made. I love their colors. The different color variations are just beautiful, so colorful, so like well made. Because of the feathers, I think that they went a bit more crazy about the colors, and I am totally in for it because I love the different color variations. We'll actually check some of them today for the Pyroraptor, and then of course when we will build for those other dinosaurs, I will also showcase some of the skins. You guys know how much I love flying reptiles in this game, so my favorite of them all is probably the Quetzalcoatlus, but yeah, they are really cool. Also, I love the Therizinosaurus. We of course have some new variations for the Giganotosaurus and the Dreadnoughtus, which come from the movie, and also some new skins for the T-Rex, Parasaurolophus, and the Dimorphodon. As you guys can see, I already finished building the enclosure for a Pyroraptor, and I also sort of decorated the area around it. So in a second I will give you guys a tour of everything that we've built today while I was talking about the new DLC and the movie, and after that I will do a quick DLC showcase. So see you guys! Hello guys, welcome again to the tour part of this video. We are here next to the aviary that we've built, I think 2 episodes ago. Here's the Allosaurus enclosure we've built last time, and here on the right is the Metriacanthosaurus enclosure that we also built last time. Unfortunately, I don't seem to see those dinosaurs, but if we continue this way, we will go and see the Pyroraptors, the feather raptors added to the game with a new DLC, the Dominion Biosyn Expansion. Really cool. I love those dinosaurs. I love that they are feathered. So let's go and see their viewing gallery. I don't think that we can see anyone in here, so we can continue to see the second one in here. Here's like a cool viewing for the guests. Oh, here we can see some of them in the tall grass. I have different color variations in here, so in a second I will showcase them all. There are also, of course, the in-game, sorry, not in-game, but movie versions in there, as well. Here actually, here's a sneak peek of the new set of decorations, which I love. I love them so much, but more on that in a second. Okay. So we are lucky now, we can see the Pyroraptors from up close, different skins, different colors, really cool stuff. Okay, and as you guys can see, I finished sort of this elevated path right now, so we can have a look to the Mosasaurus Lagoon, and we will be expanding our park. That way there's still some place for the new dinosaurs to be added. But here is the Mosasaurus Lagoon. We can actually see the Mosasaurus like there in between those trees. But yeah, here's our new enclosure. Let me show you how it looks from the above. As you guys can see, here is our Mosasaurus. And right now we have a new enclosure in here for the Pyroraptor. So let's have a look at them. At first, we have this sort of brown one. Really cool. To be honest, I am a fan of the dinosaurs that are maybe not as colorful, although I'm a bit torn in here because I love the new colors that were introduced to the game. Like those dinosaurs have, I think, the most beautiful colors of all the dinosaurs that were already in the game. Like Frontier did such an amazing job with them, but this one that I am showcasing right now is the one that I love. Also in the movie one I also love. They somehow look to me more realistic than the crazy ones. So I think that this is something that we could see, like we couldn't see, but what could walk on our planet some time ago, because those colors are like natural, and they help the animal to blend in with the environment, which helps with hunting, with hiding from bigger predators and stuff like that. So I think that this one actually could be more realistic than some of the others. Those are two movie ones, really, really cool. Those dinosaurs look like birds to me, basically, and those more colorful ones, like for example this one, look like parrots or some birds, like exotic birds. So there you have another one from the movie, and here's, for example, this like very colorful one. I love actually those colors in here on the hat. I love the mohawk that it has. Yeah, really cool dinosaurs with those feathers. The feathers are actually really well made. But my favorite feathers are on the Pyroraptor. I always forget this name, and I probably said it wrong, so sorry about that. This one is also really cool. This is a white one with those brown head, brown legs, and hands. I really like this one. Then we have this black one, really also good looking dinosaur. This looks a bit terrifying actually, but really, really cool. And then we have like they do their animation. I think that this is the gray one actually. This is sort of more, the white one was sort of more pale than this one. I may be wrong, but this is what I saw before. Then we have the one that we already saw, I think. Yeah, we saw them all. And they are all so beautiful. They do this like the cleaning animation. I really like it. So yeah, really cool dinosaur, really beautiful one. And in the future, we will build for others that were added with this new DLC. We have still this place left in our park, because basically, if you are new here, we've been building this park for quite some time, and it is large. It is fitting almost all the map, and we are getting close to a final tour of this park, and there is so much to show you guys. Okay, maybe I'll also show you the map first, before we go to the showcase of the new DLC. So there is a new enclosure for the Pyroraptors, and this is how our park is looking right now. Okay guys, so this is all when it comes to the tour, and let me go back with the showcase in a second. Okay, so those are the new buildings that are introduced to the game with the new Dominion Biosyn Expansion. They are, of course, the Biosyn set of buildings inspired by the movie. As you guys can see, this like circular shape is something that is really like repeating here, that you can see in those buildings and also decorations, but more on that later. So this is the Paleo Medical Facility. Let me just tell you that I love those buildings. I think that they are really super well made. They are beautiful. And if you would like to build some very modern park, I think that you can do it with those, because those just look amazing. This is the Fossil Center. I love the buildings with the grass on the roof. I think that they look amazing. This is the control center. This is the staff center, probably my favorite building. It looks so cool. Then we have the expedition center in here, the new shelter, emergency shelter for the gas. And this is something really cool because this is the research outpost. This is the bigger version of the outpost that we used to have looking like this. So this is the bigger version, and you can actually choose whether you want a lower stand or a higher stand. If we will... Okay, so now I raised it, and this comes with this new hyperloop like system. You can connect it with other building, as you guys can see right now. So now basically you can have buildings connected without paths. So this is great. You don't need to have paths when you, for example, have a building somewhere in the forest, like hidden, and now we can just connect them with those hyper loops, I think that they are called. So yeah, this is really cool. We can rise it, and we can actually I can show you the view from it. So I really love this building. I think that you can use it sort of like a viewing, like you can sort of pretend that this is a viewing platform for the guests or something. But this looks really, really cool. Okay, then we have the new decorations. I love those. They are so in my like aesthetic. I love this like minimalistic look of them, like a bit rusted. They are just amazing. So we have two fountains. This one is really cool. I love this one as well. This is like a lamppost. There are some statues looking like this, and this tree is also really cool. They actually lead at night, so also really cool feature. A lot of them, I really, really love them. Another new thing, and I think that something that is really cool for a sandbox mode, is that when you go to the sandbox settings and scroll all the way down, now you have the new option, the operations building limits, and you can turn it off basically. And now if I have to have it turn it off, I can actually go here to the operations, and now I shouldn't have any limits on how many of those buildings I will add to my park. So if you like the design of the building, you can now use it just as a decoration. And if I will add it, there's no like this building, you don't need to wait for it basically. This is just pops up out, and it's decoration right now. So this is really, really cool. Another new thing that was added to Sandbox and that I really love is that you don't need to do those scans anymore. I mean that you don't need to add those ranger posts and car used to go there, do the check, and then you could see how your dinosaurs are doing. And right now you don't need to do it because you every time can check how your dinos are. As you guys can see, I don't have any like ranger team added to it, like assigned to it, and still I can see how my dinos are doing. So this is really cool. Right now I can go through all those enclosures and delete those things. Another thing that I would like to showcase are the skins of the dinosaurs that we already have in the park. I added the new ones, so I can showcase those and show you guys how they look. So we have the new Parasaurolophus. This is the Parasaurolophus 2022A, the blue one. This is so beautiful. There are some changes to the hat and to this crest, some changes of course to the colors, the patterns. This one is looking beautiful. If you watch the movie, you probably recognize it right away. Then we have the bee. So it is like brown, the shape of the hat is the same, and it's also looking really, really beautiful. And you can see the changes because it is sort of next to other ones. Unfortunately, it decided to go into the trees, but then we also have the sea, which is in here, also really cool one. Like I love those stripes. the shape of the hat is truly beautiful. I think that I actually prefer this one to the older version. Really, really beautiful dinosaur. Okay, and next we have the new Dilophosaurus. This is the Dilophosaurus 2022. As you guys can see, it has like this dark gray color with this like orangey, like this thing, this neck thing. I don't know how to call it, like a crest or something. It is looking quite like good, just like the one that we saw in the movie. Nothing too interesting for me, but still very, very cool. Some of the ones that I have in here are probably more interesting, to be honest. They have those patterns on those things here. But this one also is looking really nice. So yeah, another new skin. And then we have a new variant of the Dreadnoughtus. So this is not a different skin, this is entirely different variant. It looks totally different. Unfortunately, the other ones are like far from it, so you cannot see it clearly. But it has like this the very dark color and looks totally different, but still very, very beautiful. I love its like head, its face, and I love this pattern. It looks so, so cool. As you guys can see, the other ones, the older version, is totally different. Like it has even different like posture. It has like this neck more up, whereas this one has this like more tilted. This one is actually a bit higher. This one is longer. I think it has a longer tail, but yeah, really, really cool. I am I'm a huge fan of this dinosaur. I think it looks beautiful, like the model, all those like wrinkles here, they just look beautiful. Okay guys, so those are all the dinosaurs that I have in my park that were added. I know that we don't have the Giganotosaurus, but we will add it for sure to the new park, and then we will showcase it for sure. Or maybe I will be able to squeeze it here. I am not convinced still, but we will see. Okay guys, this is basically all that I have for you today. I know that there are some other features that come with the new DLC, but those are mainly the campaign and the chaos theory. We are not covering those on the channel. As you guys know, I am more of a sandbox player and I try to build a very complex and beautiful park in here. So I am super happy that you guys are enjoying this series so much. So yeah, this is basically all for today. Again, big thanks to Frontier for giving me a key to this new DLC. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider to give it a big thumbs up down below. Ring the bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would really mean a world to me. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what is your favorite dinosaur added to the game. For me, this is probably a tie between the Quetzalcoatlus and the Pterorhinosaurus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!